are live and your audio is working. Happy fun days.
Yay! Welcome to Two Nerds, One Quest, folks.
What's up, my fellow nerds?
I'm a nerd.
I am Norm. That is JC.
Monkey bananas! Yay! Welcome, sir.
That's the weirdest Tourette's I've ever seen. Usually it's just swearing.
Cooch is here.
Mr. Cooch?
Sir Tom Norm of Questing Nerds. Yes.
Oh,
Wait a minute. We knighted him? How did that happen?
did I show you my shirt, John?
That is amazing. I did not see that. That's fantastic.
Yeah,
I want the Baby Yoda version of it.
that is. Yeah.
Those got to be special headphones if you look at them. Like, does he have like ear slots cut in the back of them? Kind of.
My guess is they're sitting in front.
Yeah, you're probably right. I started talking. I started thinking about it logically. And went, yeah, you're probably
Yeah,
right.
you're thinking of logical things for illogical beings.
Exactly right.
So, if you have the power for knighting people, monkey bananas, what does that like? Are you king? I'll boot your ass right out of here.
He's the Queen of England. All right. So where were we?
Uh, we were at the Manse, and I was busy shooting womp rats in a bog.
T16. Back home. They
Yeah.
aren't much more than 2 meters.
Yeah.
Speaking of Star Wars.
I gotta sort my dice. Yeah.
Recapping last session, you guys started. You came around the corner and realized Eliana was fighting not one but two druidish type people. Funny they didn't look druidish.
Didn't look druidish to me.
Yeah. You realized there was a second one, and your combat ensued. And at one point, he decided he was going to go and try to revive his friend, and you shot him dead. Actually, no, you did not shoot him dead.
I gave him a bulldog.
You absolutely did. We went WWE here. And slammed his face into the ground, thus preventing him from getting to his friend and being able to resurrect them. So you guys were able to off the two of them and return. Well, no, not before going inside and getting almost poisoned by the stew.
It was delicious.
It was delicious, but poisoned. So, after that and making sure the area was clear, you did grab the 300 gold diamond from the druid. You went back to Falcon's Lodge. Informed Coraline. Ooh, bless you. Informed Coraline that her
house was
place
safe
was
now.
clear. Yeah, that her house was cleaned out, and that she could probably go back. Although she seemed like she wasn't too interested in going anywhere where Falcon wasn't. So you don't know if she'll ever actually go back there, but it's clear. In that case, then you guys headed out to the woodland manse to try and clear apparently some sort of curse or something with it. And as you approached, you saw it was wildly overgrown with ivy. You were told not to touch flowers on the ivy, that could poison you as well.
Ooh, thanks for the reminder, because I would have grabbed all of those.
Yeah. Well, I'm reminding you because Aronan would know, not because Norm would remember.
Truth in advertising.
And if Aronan forgot, Ellie would remind him after he did it once, for sure. Maybe even before it if she was nearby to see. Then you proceeded to off a couple of boars. A couple? No, one. You killed one, and the rest of them kind of ran off.
Yeah, I wasn't very subtle.
No, and you weren't a very good shot for whatever reason.
I blame the dice.
That's fair. Most players do. I like to make good stories out of bad rolls.
Good stories out of bad rolls, huh?
Mm-hmm. It's the really high rolls and the really low rolls are the best rolls. The stuff in the middle where it's kind of gray is kind of like, eh. But when it's really good, you can make a really cool story, and when it's really bad, you can make a really bad story. So it's a really good bad story. All right, so you're standing outside the Woodland Manse.
And we did see some movement in inside.
Yes, inside you did see some movement.
Um. Oh, and you sent me a picture, right?
I did send you a map. You have a map of the Manse.
I'm just gonna add that real quick here.
I should actually make that bigger if I can. I want this window. I can't. That stinks. Why can I not make that?
Why can you not make it? Make it. Do it.
No, it's weird. Normally I can blow it up and like scroll around it, but for whatever reason it's not letting me on this one. Yeah, well.
Let's make this bigger.
Bigger.
Bigger is better, or so I've been told.
So you're standing in the wood line off to the western side. Up is north, just so you're aware.
Isn't it normally?
Yep. You had moved around to the northern side and shot at the boar right on the northern side there between those two sets of pumpkin patches. And then you move back around towards the front door, which is where that trail leads into where the stairs go up there.
Yep.
And you're in the tree line right there with Ellie looking at it.
I guess we have to go in, but let's proceed with caution. I mean, we saw those people moving around, but I don't know. Were they ghosts? I'm assuming it's probably more of those shapeshifters that we encountered.
It may be.
So actually, are there any vines I can climb up that I could get in without going through the front door? That we can see?
Yeah. You actually see several vines. You could go in just about anywhere on that side of the building if you like.
Oh, perfect.
I'm
glad I asked.
There are windows, and most of the windows are broken out and grown over, and so any of those windows you could get in along the side there. The large room to the south side on that side of the building is where you saw the movement. Just so you're aware.
Okay, so I'm gonna climb up the vines. Is there a window in? I can't quite tell.
Little white line on the wall is a window.
But that's not.
Are you looking at which room are you thinking? The one in the middle or the circular one or?
The one that you said, the big room in the south.
Oh, the bed, that big room?
Yeah. Because I see a window on the south side, but we're on the west side.
What you probably see on the south side is the fireplace.
Oh.
If you look in the brown walls, the little tiny white lines, those are windows. And I don't know if you can see that with how small you have it or large you have it.
No, I can see the little white lines. I'm just trying to figure out what is. So what's the room directly north of that? Because if there's windows.
There's a window there. You can see. Make a perception check.
Maybe. I had to figure out where the hell I put my dice.
Norm, starting without having his dice ready. What the hell?
No, they're ready. I just couldn't remember where I stuck the bowl. Perception 20.
20. You can see through that window. You see a old staircase, spiral staircase. That's what the little circle-y doohickey is there.
I'm gonna attempt to climb into the window that we saw the people.
Okay, which one? The northern one or the southern one?
The northern one.
Okay. So the northern one of the large room on the west wall of the southernmost room.
So help you God. I do.
Okay. So I need 2 things from you.
And actually, I'm going to climb up to where I can visibly, see into the window without actually climbing into the window.
Okay, I need a strength check or athletics check. actually.
This should be good. You said athletics?
Yep.
Oh. I rolled a 2 and I have a -1. How do I have a
Oh.
-1? How do I have a -1 in athletics?
Your strength sucks. It's a strength-based stat, and
Oh.
you aren't proficient in athletics at all. So
Well, I would. Yeah, I suppose. But I'm +6 in acrobatics, which is weird.
you know what I needed before that
No, what?
is a stealth check to approach. And I gotta give Eliana one too. Ooh.
Stealth is 15.
Okay. Yep. You guys are both good as you approach. Amazingly enough, Eliana, she done well.
She did
Right.
done well.
You grab it and you actually misjudge and you slip a little bit. And she says here, and she kind of makes one of those, Joel and Ellie in Last of Us. She kind of makes a foothold for you to boost you up. So she boosts you up. Go ahead and make a dexterity check.
Ten plus 4 is 14.
14. Okay. Yep. You see the flowers there fairly spread apart, and you're able to actually get up there and peek in without actually touching any of them. What you see inside is a broken down room. It looks like a there are several large tables. Most of its furnishings are broken and heaped against the walls. In the middle of the room, what you see painted in some sort of brown, almost like dirt or something, is a 10-foot wide symbol of like 3 different lightning bolts that are joined at their tips.
They're docking.
Make a religion check.
What was it? A religion check?
Yep.
4.
4? Yep. You have no freaking clue what this is, which is par for the course for Aronan. Him and religion, Do you tell Ellie about this, or are you going to climb in? There doesn't seem to be anyone around. Whatever movement there was is not. You don't see any presence that would be anything that moved.
I am going to motion for Ellie to climb up after me. And then I'm going to crawl into the window.
Make a perception check.
Oh, Jesus. 6.
6. You pull yourself about halfway in, and the door, this large half-orc comes walking in through the door on your left.
Oh, that's not cool.
In fact, he needs to make a.
Like as I'm crawling in, or
Like you're halfway in. You could back out real quickly if you'd like. I'm gonna make a perception check for him. Yeah, you could back out if you like.
well, let's.
Or you could go in.
I'm gonna drop back down to where my eyes are only level. I'm gonna keep watching.
Okay, make a stealth check.
$20.
20. Okay, yeah, you're able to get back down, and what you see is he walks in. He's dressed very similar to the other shapeshifter people you had. Um, he takes, he's got a possum that is clearly alive, hanging by its tail, and he walks to the center of um, these symbols and the symbol, and he slices open this possum and starts pulling its entrails out, and uh, he drops the body on the floor, and he has the entrails, and he starts chanting and almost doing this hypnotic style dance as he slowly starts eating these entrails and continues chanting and dancing, and you can see his eyes are closed as he turns around you, or turns around in this symbol. um Out of the broken wooden furniture, you see these little wooden creatures, for lack of a better term. It looks like a little bundle of vines or something kind of pop up out of it and slowly start crawling towards the middle. And there are three of these, and they slowly start as he's um, chanting and doing this ritual. These three little wooden creatures start kind of dancing around him clockwise. None of them seem to notice you. Um, you want to give me another religion check?
I don't like them apples, Will. Uh, 13.
13. Yep, you're not sure what he's doing. Ellie, seeing you come back, she's like, "What's going on?"
I'm climbing my ass back down.
Okay, so you climb down.
And then I'm gonna explain to her everything that I saw. I'm gonna tell her about the orc and the flying and the crawly, creepy, crawly things and the eating of dead things. And
Do you tell her about the symbol?
yes,
Um, oh, hang on a minute. That's the wrong. This one. Okay.
and how they're joined at the tips.
Yeah, I heard the joke before.
Well, dude, man,
I heard it. I heard it. I just didn't go with it. Um,
I know you didn't. It made me sad.
Ellie says this sounds like Talos. He's he's an evil god of storms. Um, oh, he may be. What did you say he was? What he was dancing?
Yeah, it's kind of like a weird dancing, chanting.
Was
I
he
don't.
doing anything else?
Uh, I didn't stick around to watch.
That sounds whatever it is. It sounds like he's trying to perform some sort of ritual, and I don't know if he's. What did you say was dancing around him?
Like these little critter creature things.
Huh. Should we go in through a different door?
Yes, please. Yeah, let's just go in through the front door. I guess. Or how? Mm, 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 mm. uh, I I I really kind of want to climb back up through that window, but
Will you?
we
Will you?
would we would be we would be kind of visible. Like
Yeah.
there's only one entry point. We could be attacked. So
And I would need your help getting in.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
There's
I'm not going to be quiet here. And she
yeah,
kind of looks down at her armor.
yeah. Okay, fair enough. Touche, salesman. All right, let's go through the front door.
Okay. So you guys sneak around, and um, go to the front door. The front door is actually one door is completely kind of blown off and like you don't even see where it is, and the other one's kind of hanging from its hinges. It's easy to get inside without any like it's not closed or locked or anything.
So we can
Um,
sneak in. Do we
yep,
need to do a sneaky sneak?
yep. Y'all will both need to do stealth checks.
23.
You can hear the chanting from the other room. Um, and you walk in, you get in through the doors, um, very quietly, very sneakily, and suddenly from behind you there is a incredibly loud noise as Eliana bumps into the door and it falls off its hinges to the floor. And you hear the chanting stop in the other room. You look back at Ellie and she's kind of like,
Is there any place in the room where we can hide?
um, well, there is a small. Let's see, this is. Let me find the description of this room. There is there's a staircase that's leading up. It's a creaky old wooden staircase. Moving forward, moving to the left into that circular room. That's a parlor, kind of like very similar. Most of the furniture and stuff has been smashed out in that room and kind of scattered up against the walls. Um, to your right, there is a small closet that you could try and sneak into. Ahead of you, you see another door, but those are your options. That door seems to lead into. You see a large table in that other room with a couple of chairs. You're able to see through the doorway. You think that might be a dining room or something.
So the chanting stopped because
Yep.
Ellie made noise. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, because the fucking door fell.
Near the door fell. Yeah.
Wham! Get everyone's attention.
And he's upstairs, so we need to.
He's actually on this floor that you're on.
Oh, you know what's funny? When I was looking at the rooms and you were trying to explain it to me,
Yeah.
I was looking at the downstairs, not the upstairs. That's why I was confused as to windows.
No, you're on the downstairs.
Yeah, I know, but when we were explaining, because I had to climb up the vines to look at them.
Oh, yeah.
I was looking at the downstairs. That's why I wasn't getting the windows where.
You should have been looking at the downstairs.
Why would I climb vines to get inside the?
Because that's a good 10 feet up off the ground.
I know.
This is a manse on a raised.
No, I get that. Never mind.
Okay.
Forget it.
I don't. Okay. Sure.
I was looking at the wrong map.
Okay. Oh, good.
We'll leave it at that. Let's go upstairs. We're gonna go upstairs. We're gonna meet it head on. We're here on a mission, and the sooner we can get out of this hellscape, the better.
Okay. I need you to succeed a dexterity saving throw as the stairs collapse under your weight as you start moving up them.
15.
You just barely get out of the way as the whole staircase collapses into a set of large wooden spikes underneath of it.
Oh, snap.
Ellie is able to grab your arm and kind of pull you back to safety, and there's an awkward moment where she's got her arms around you and you two are relatively close. She says, "Be careful," and then kind of
yes, Mom.
ushers you to a. It's so funny because make an insight check. I mean, I'm sure Norm realizes this, and I'm sure the audience realizes this. Find out if Aronan realizes this.
Insight 8.
Yeah. 8, yeah, he's got no fucking clue. But she has a thing for him. And it was very evident in that moment to anyone watching, but not to Aronan. He's like clueless. That's the last thing he's looking for, especially with a religious dame like this. It's so funny because she is pining for him secretly, and his comment, "Yes, mom," is about where his head stands as far as she's concerned, which is fantastic. So yeah, she kind of ushers you. There's no staircase to get up, and that did also make another large ruckus. Could you describe the ruckus, sir, for all my 80s people
Ruckus. Bring the noise, bring the funk.
No, Breakfast Club. Could you
Yeah.
describe the ruckus, sir?
Yeah. I am going to. I'm just gonna yell out into the void. Hello. Oh, what's something funny I could yell? Oh, I'm gonna yell. Uh, hello. We're here for the gangbang.
Make a perception check.
19.
You don't hear anything in response.
Okay, so we know that people are here.
Correct.
So let's move into.
Yep.
I'm just gonna move into the kitchen. I mean, there's no other way to get up unless we climb up the vines.
Yep. So you're gonna move into that dining room through that door next to the staircase, the
Yep.
former staircase. Okay.
Yep.
You move into this room. It is a dining room. The walls in here are covered with crude drawings, like almost like hieroglyphs or something in blood. It's depicting boars chasing like stick figure humanoids, and then on the south side of the room there's a large fireplace with a mantle. And the thing that really is kind of unsettling is there are two stick figures on the mantle that you're looking at them, and one is kind of in dark clothing and has a little bow and a couple of little daggers at his side, and then one has a like shield and a mace, and it's kind of in like a like it's clearly cloth, but it's like painted like to be like shiny like silver. And you can even see like a little symbol of Lathander on the shield. These two little
So what
they almost,
is?
they almost look like voodoo dolls sitting on the.
Does this mean anything to you, Ellie?
She's looking at him, and she looks at you, and she's looking at him. You don't see it? That's us.
I wouldn't be asking if I saw
That's
it.
us, Aranon. They know us.
I don't like that. I don't know
She
them.
she says that, and you see it once she says it. You go, oh shit, yeah, that's. Why the hell are there?
I I am speechless. Is there anything in the room that sticks out other than that?
The just the blood drawings on the wall, and the chairs are smashed and kind of pushed up against the walls like most of the furniture in here. And then yeah, just on the mantle are these two little, think Blair Witch style voodoo dolls.
I'm gonna take them.
All right, I need you to roll initiative when you go to pick the one up.
Shite. 7. Initiative. Burp, 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 burp. 11.
11. All right, give me a second here. So Aronan is 11. Ellie is 7. Nice roll, Ellie. And they are. Let's see what's there. They're +1. So they are a. Ooh, they get to go first, which seems appropriate because you had no idea. So you grab the two of them, and the first they start moving instantly. The second you touch them, they start moving, and the first one swings out at you. Let me actually pull up. I'm gonna do this just so I have a dice roller sitting here. Pull up a character. Sorry, I didn't have dice out either. Apparently,
Ooh.
I'm so
Now
used to.
who's prepared, Mr.
Yeah,
DM?
exactly. I'm so used to using my dice roller but I forget that I don't have one for the enemies. So I gotta pull up a character page to do that. So
Mr. Fancy Guy.
yeah. So that first one rolls a 22 to hit you.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
And it will do. Let's see. I should turn that down because that's going to get annoying. It will do 3 points of piercing damage to you. The second one is going to swing at you with its claws. If it will actually roll. And critically fail. It actually falls off the mantelpiece, swinging at you
Nice.
to the floor. Let's see. They have. I gotta get. Okay. All right. It is your go.
All right. Well, so they're just little things attacking us.
Yeah, they're little twig-like humanoid things, probably about like a large Barbie doll.
And one's on the ground.
One's on the ground, yes.
I'm soccer kicking that one. I am
All right.
I am winding up and I am booting that thing.
Okay, make an unarmed strike.
17.
Yes, that hits.
Yeah, it does.
I need you to roll a d4 for the unarmed strike and a d6 for hitting the wall.
4 and 2, so 6.
6. So you wind up, you punt this thing. It goes sailing, it hits the wall and literally just shatters into pieces against
I
the
raise
wall.
my arms like this. I go, "It's good."
Allie kind of looks at you quizzically. Anything else? You have a second attack, correct?
I have.
Or no? You got that at level 4, I would think.
I'm not at level 4, am I? I am
Should
at level
be.
4. Yep.
Should be. Level 4. The attack action should give you 2 attacks, I think. Or am I wrong?
Sneak attack, actions in combat. Let's see your attack. Bonus action. Let's look at fast actions, cunning actions, 2-weapon fighting, actions in combat.
Yeah. You can do your 2-weapon fighting if you like, if you wanted to use your bonus action for a second attack.
Okay.
I'll allow you to do that. Your foot with one, your hand with the other. I'll even allow you to use your main hand weapon.
Woo woo. All right, I'm gonna. And the other one's still on the
Mantle.
mantle. Yeah. There's not a hell of a lot I can do with that. I'm gonna.
You got a dagger. You got
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna use my daggers and just kind of.
Yeah.
Jam at him.
Take a dagger and jab at him. Go for it.
D4. Where's my D4? 17 for
Yep, that
6.
hits for 6 damage.
Yep.
Yeah, that hits. You actually take your dagger and you just stick it in the other one and kind of stick it to the wall, and it just kind of crumbles to pieces, almost like whatever magic was holding it together kind of crumbled and fell apart. So both of them are dead. Ellie kind of looks at you like, why would you touch them?
Why would you not touch them? They look cool. I wanted them.
Okay. Oh, well, thankfully it didn't do anything to us.
It poked me with its little spear. My finger's bleeding.
I'm saying voodoo dolls can do much worse to us. That's what I
I'm
am saying.
bleeding. You look at my finger.
You baby, and she touches your finger and cures wounds.
So, do I get my 3 points back?
What is cure wounds? Ability saves, proficiencies, spells. I'm sure you get it back. Cure wounds. Yeah, you'll get it all back. You get all your hit points back.
Thank you. I feel better now.
I can't do that a lot, so if you're gonna whine about your finger, just remember that could have been more. All right, so you are currently in the dining room. There is a door to your left and a door to your right, just on the other side of the fireplace. There.
All right, let's go door to the right. Let's take door number 2, Bob.
Door to the right. As you go through this door, it's still kind of attached. You kind of got to open it up, but it's not locked or fastened at all. It just kind of swings open from wear and age. There are stone steps that lead down into a courtyard that's got like flagstones all over the ground. And there is what you see as you come down is large stone pillars that lead up to, they seem to support a walkway or something above you on the second floor, almost like an arcade. You know what an arcade is with the yeah. And then to your right, in the middle of this courtyard, there looks like it used to be a well, stone well. It's kind of been overgrown by this massive vine-like tree almost erupting out of it, and there are stones and everything knocked over. You hear a bunch of guttural snorts and yells erupt from your left, and I need to take 2 minutes, and I'll allow you to entertain the audience for a second. I will be right back.
Oh. Entertain the audience. So what should I do? Am I tap dancing? Rogues never get multiple attacks like fighters, barbarians, paladins, etc. Instead, they typically deal large amounts of damage using sneak attack. So the two-handed, my bonus action using the two-handed, bonus action using. Oh, that's actions in combat, 2-weapon fighting. So how? Nice try. So what does 2-weapon fighting action in combat as a bonus action do then? Like, does that just allow me to dual wield? Do large sneak attack. Yeah. So this is interesting. The map, I'm trying to figure out how the best way to get up onto that second floor is without being seen, but it sounds like I'm going to get my ass handed to me by something in the courtyard. What should I do? I need input. Tell me what to do. if I'm not being attacked, should I climb up to the second window or should I just keep going around and searching all the rooms? I'll let you guys decide. Also, I don't think I'm going to find anything of use in this building. I've been looking. If you attack action with a light weapon, you can use your bonus action to attack with your offhand. So yeah, just basically dual wield then. I suck at vamping.
I apologize greatly. At my age, sometimes nature calls and you can't ignore it.
Isn't
Or
that what
it's
depends are
best
for?
not to ignore it. I'll just say that. I've learned not to gamble. So, so you hear the large guttural cries from the east, or from the other opposite side, the door opposite the door you came in on, and we need to roll initiative as two orcs come bursting through that door.
10.
10. Okay. Eddie has got a, let's see.
Yeah, Genius was explaining the multiple attacks.
Yeah.
He says rogues never get multiple attacks like fighters, barbarians, paladins. Instead, they typically deal large amounts of damage using sneak attack.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Everyone can multiple attack. Well, yeah, I get what he's saying. Yeah. You don't get the multiple attacks and then a single attack action type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But everyone has ability to two-weapon fight. So I was doing some research on that for you. That's good that you guys had that conversation. Ellie had a 9. They had a, what is their initiative? That's what their initiative is. So they had a, let's see, what did they have? What are going first? How about that? My dice are hot today for the enemy, apparently.
I don't like that at all.
Two of them come bursting through that door, very similar to the ones you fought before while you're looking at this explosion. The one looks at you guys right away and starts chanting something, and I need a dexterity saving throw from you as a
20.
20. Okay. And she will, let's see, where's her dex save? She saves as well. Excellent. So you guys take half of this. This is the type of thing. I'm just gonna go with what it says for them, because you guys take half of. Oh no, it doesn't give me a. I do need to roll it. This could be bad. Oop, too many. Dang it. You take half of this. 29. So 14 points of damage you both take.
Oh, dear God.
As a burst of lightning erupts from this druid's hands. Damaging both of you. You guys saved. I mean, that could have been 29. The other one is going to shift into a boar. It's going to change into a boar
Of course he is. Why would he not?
and then charge towards you. It's your go. So this boar standing in front of you as it charges towards you.
How far away are they?
The one that cast the lightning bolt is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. The
And the
boar's
boar?
right in front of you. He shifted and charged.
I'm going to drop my dice. That's what I'm
That's
gonna do.
not a good.
Yeah, that's not good. I'm going to pull up my rapier and try to skewer. Take a slash at the one right in front of me.
Okay.
Because I need to deal with him first because he's right in front of me.
Correct.
So D boop bop boop bop borp D8. Nope, that's not an 8. This is an 8. Come on, baby. 21
21 absolutely hits it.
for 9.
All right. Do, 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 do. Okay. Oh, let me do that a different way. Okay. You deal 9 damage to it. It squeals like a pig when you stick it. Eliana will. What will she do, Norm? She's got a spiritual weapon, I think, right?
What are the options?
Oh, she's got her mace. She has a couple of spells, Sacred Flame and Thorn Whip as far as cantrips. She can cure wounds. She can bless. She has lesser restoration. She has spiritual weapon.
What would be the best, do you think, against someone chanting spells at us?
I think
I've
casting spiritual weapon out near the caster would be a good idea, and then probably focusing on the boar with you, with either a guiding bolt or um, something of the like.
So you don't think healing us?
Well, yeah. If you want to
Okay.
heal, she could heal you.
Why don't you do? All right, let's
She can.
do sacred or the weapon.
She cannot spiritual weapon and heal.
Okay. What?
She would be able to sacred flame or thorn whip and heal.
Let's do sacred flame
Okay,
against spellcaster guy.
against the spellcaster guy. Okay. Um, it needs a dex saving throw. And it fails. Takes 7 points of damage from the Sacred Flame. And then she's going to cast a Cure Wounds on you, healing you for 14 points of damage.
That's what I'm talking about.
And then it is back to them.
So I get 14 points of healing damage.
Yeah, 14 points of healing damage. Yes, exactly. 14 points of healing. You are the boar that's in front of you is going to swing at you. Does a 8 hit you?
Nope.
No, it does not.
Go fish.
Fantastic. Go fish. So then that's his attack. The other one is going to use that already. He doesn't have a lot of. lot of stuff other than the. He's gonna roll up to Ellie, seeing that she healed you, and he's going to swing at her. Um, ooh, oh, that does hit her. For 5 points of slashing damage as he swings back with his gauntleted. Very similar to what you have. Those gauntlets you took off the last guy.
Huh. Imagine that.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. It is your go.
All right, the boar is still in front of me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to hack at him again.
Okay.
Come on, baby. 13.
13 to hit. 13 hits. Just hits.
For 7.
For 7 points of damage. All right.
Yep.
Would you like to make an offhand attack with your bonus action?
Can I?
Yeah. That's 2-weapon fighting. Everyone can 2-weapon fight. It's not part of your attack action. It's not part of your action. This is your bonus action you're using to attack with your offhand weapon.
So I can take my dagger and.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to take my dagger and try to jam it into the side of his head, so I hacked and slashed, and then coming around with my left arm.
All right. So roll your attack. There's no proficiency bonus.
Because it's offhand, or because
Yeah.
it's secondary.
Because it's the bonus action attack with your secondary weapon.
4.
4. Yep. You miss.
Yep. I miss.
That was worth attacking with, though. Even if you had your proficiency, you would have missed. Let's see. It's Ellie's turn. She is going to heal herself for 12, so that she does not die.
That's probably a good idea.
And then she is going to see. Well, I don't know if I could have done that before. That's an action. No, I couldn't have Sacred Flame to before with her.
Oops.
Those take actions. Whoops. Then you got one. She could have spiritual weaponed and then Sacred Flamed is what she could have done.
Ah.
So
she can heal, but now she can also use her mace, right?
No, because the cure wounds takes one action. So
gotcha.
she'd be. So she is kind of. Does she have any bonus action things other than her spiritual weapon? Is the question. Nope. So. Is she gonna move? No, she's not gonna move. She's gonna stand where she is. So. It would be their go again. So the boar is going to try and gore you again with its tusk. As it kind of rears back. Does 23 hit you?
Yeah, that hits me.
Yeah. That would be 6 points of slashing damage as its tusk kind of tears through your leg. Stings a little bit. The other one is going to attack Eliana with its fist mounted Wolverine thing and roll a 6 and miss.
As one does with weapons actually attached to their hands.
Yeah. So he swings through trying to hit her and misses. It is your go, sir.
Ellie is pretty much right next to me, right?
Yeah, you guys are standing next. Like the four of you are all in one spot. Ooh. Which means I think I know what I'm doing next.
I am in a dilemma. I am going to, in an attempt to help Ellie, I'm going to do some sweet chin music and try to super kick the one in front of her and knock him down, or at least stun him.
So you're gonna shove him, basically.
Super kick, like a side kick, like to the face.
Let's see.
So
That would
think of a Jean-Claude Van Damme super sidekick, where he puts his leg all the way up. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm doing that to the guy's face.
Okay, so basically what you're attempting to do is a shove. You can use your action. Using the attack action, you can make a special melee attack to shove a creature to either knock it prone or push it away from you.
I'm gonna do.
If you're able,
prone.
if you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces one of them. The target must be no more than one size larger than you, which you qualify for, and must be within your reach, which you qualify for. Instead of making an attack roll, you make a strength athletics check, contested by the target's strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics check. The target chooses the ability to use. If you win the contest, you either knock the target prone or push it 5 feet away from you.
Yes, I want to do that.
Okay, so you need to make a strength athletics check.
So am I rolling 2 dice then?
No, you're just rolling a d20 to either knock him prone, or you want to knock him down, or do you want to push him away from her 5 feet?
I would like to knock him down, but
Knock him down. Yeah, that's the better choice. So let's see, opposed by his strength athletics or okay. What'd you roll, sir?
15.
15, and he got a oh, a nat 20. You go to shove him, or what'd you say? Kick him upside the head?
Super kick, yeah. Sweet
Yeah,
chin music.
he's able to actually tip his head and get out of the way of it and maintain his feet. Had he been knocked down, that would have been glorious for you.
Yeah, it would have. That would have helped a lot.
Do you have anything you'd like to do with your bonus action? You can make that offhand attack without your bonuses. Oh, excuse me.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'll use my offhand.
Use your offhand attack. Okay.
Yeah.
On the boar or the druid?
That doesn't matter. I got a 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you. Actually, it does matter which one, the boar or the druid.
Boar.
The boar. Okay, so you go to try and kick this guy down. You come back and you swing at the boar, and you actually, yeah, you just whiff over the top of its head. It didn't really matter. If you're going after the druid, maybe something might happen, but then it is Eliana's turn, and she healed you. She healed herself. She is going to, let's see, what does she want to do? She's going to attack. She's going to mace to the face. This fool.
In the face.
And that's a 16 to hit, which does for 7 bludgeoning damage as this druid expires in front of you. She always feels bad when she does it, but just being able to cave in someone's head, someone's skull in the side with this mace and it just kind of collapses inward and he kind of slumps over.
I'll take that.
The boar is going after you, sir.
Are you saying it's my turn?
No,
Oh,
it's
I was, I
actually
was, I was like,
the boar's turn. It is the boar's turn. Um. Oh goodness. Oh, I've been playing that wrong. Okay. Um. All right then. Da, da, da. Then I need to go that. Okay. Mm. Okay.
this is
It's
great
going to.
audio. This is great audio.
Yes, I know. I know. I am so sorry. No, it's going to swing at you or try and gouge you with a boar tusk. That's what happens when the DM realizes he's been playing a creature wrong. Does a 17 hit you?
Yes.
Yes, it does. That will be 6 points of slashing damage in the leg as it gores you. So it is your go. You have the boar standing in front of you. You watched Eliana cave in the skull of the orc next to you.
I'm going to use my rapier. So I'm going to take a giant man-sized swing. 8.
8. That misses.
Yep, my giant man-sized swing is like my golf swing. Big
Yeah.
whiff.
Big whiff.
Big
Would you
whiff.
like to offhand it?
No, not this time.
No, not this time.
My offhand isn't working.
All right, so that was you. Ellie will take the mace, try and bring it down on top of the boar's head with a nat 20.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
What?
Uh, is that no, that's not calculating, right? So I gotta. How does that work? I'm sorry, D&D Beyond. Um. Oh yeah, no, that did work. So it was 6 points of damage.
That's it?
That is it. 2 twos on the dice. It got to double the dice.
Yeah.
So,
So it's probably not dead, but severely wounded.
yeah, it's not looking so hot. That was the first time I had seen a critical reference like they on D&D Beyond when I rolled dice, so I was curious at how it was working. So I re-rolled the damage to see what it does normally, and yeah, okay, it all made sense.
Huh.
Now, when you roll a crit, it will highlight your damage box in blue, and then when you roll it, it rolls twice the amount of dice, and then puts crit above the damage number. And then what threw me is that it was only 6 damage. I'm like, God, a crit seems like it would be much more, but she rolled 2d6 instead of 1d6 and got 2 twos
Yeah.
plus her 2 strength modifier. So it was 6 damage was her critical hit. So, back to him. He is going to use his action to shift back into his orc shape. This is that's a full action, so he can't do that this turn. Does he have any bonus action stuff? That's an action. Yeah, he doesn't have a lot that he can do as a bonus action, so yeah, he just shifts back into himself. and stands face to face with you, kind of grips his gauntlets, ready to fight. Is your go?
All right. I'm gonna hack away.
Hack, hack.
Hack, hack. Swing, swing. Hack, hack. Nat 20, baby.
Nat 20. Right?
Yep. Oh,
So
okay. So nat 20,
um,
7, 11.
you do have your sneak attack dice because he is in combat with Eliana as well. I don't know if we've been doing that this entire time,
We have not.
but it'll be good for the natural 20. So make sure you add your d6 for the sneak attack damage and double that. So roll all those dice and double them.
All right. So I had a 7 and an 11, or 7 and a 4. So that would
Okay.
be 11 and 8.
Okay, is 8 your
8 is my extra dice.
okay. Okay. Uh so what were your dice? You had 11.
11 and 8. So I rolled a 7 on my d8 and a 4 on my d6.
Okay. So a 7 on your d8 and a 4 on your d6, so that's 11 total. You double that because you double your dice.
Oh, so I'm not adding the damage modifier.
You add your damage modifier after you double your
Oh,
dice.
okay. That's why.
So you had
That's why you're
11.
confused. Yep.
That's why I was confused. I'm like, why is that? This doesn't make sense. So you double your 11 from your dice, which
So
is 22
22 plus
plus
4.
your
Plus 4
26
is, yep.
damage. How does this douchebag die?
So I took a mighty Paul Bunyan sized swing down. So I went from over my head straight down, and it went from top to bottom, cutting him in half from top to bottom. So he is going to fall apart. Left side falls to the left, right side falls to the right.
Fantastic. And as Genius said in the chat, you do get 2d6 for sneak attack. I keep forgetting that. It's not 1d6, it's 2d6 because you're level.
Ah. So I'm going to turn to Ellie and say, I guess I must have sharpened my rapier a little more than I thought.
Or it could just be that you hit him really well.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
She kind of grins at you. Let's try and avoid
Loot the bodies.
more lightning.
Yeah, that didn't feel good.
Very similar to the last guy. There isn't
If there isn't money or gems, I don't want it. Unless it's like some kind of magic totem thing.
no. Make a investigation check as you're looking at the bodies.
17.
17. You are able to find a pouch on the one that when you open it up, it just shines back at you, and you pull one of the stones out, and it's clearly a diamond. He's got a whole pouch of smaller diamonds. Where that last one had one big diamond, this one has a bunch of smaller diamonds. And Ellie estimates, looking at it, that going, yeah, this is probably 300 gold worth. If the last one's anything to go by, they carry those for revivifies. So the one had that.
Yeah, that makes me happy. Money, 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 money.
Well, you remember what those are used for, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So she has the large diamond. She kind of looks at you, and you're so excited about money, 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 money. She's like, well, I got one. So she kind of shuts her mouth, lets you be excited about your money.
And the revivify does what again? That
brings back from
dead.
death.
Yeah, okay.
Basically, it is actually revivify. You touch a creature that has died within the last minute. That creature returns to life with 1 hit point. This spell can't return to life a creature that has died of old age, nor can it restore any missing body parts. So, yeah. What would you like to do?
So we're in the courtyard. We need to get up to the second floor yet. So is there any vines that we can climb up to get to the second floor?
Yeah, actually, there's a lot of vines around here that you could climb up to the second floor. If you look at the second floor photo, any one of those windows you'd be able to get to in the second floor.
Okay. Um. Well, we need to be healed because I'm at 19. What's Ellie at?
She is currently at 24. Um, let's see. Do you have any? Let's see. Do we have any potions? She has a potion of healing.
I also have a potion of healing.
She will drink her potion of healing, so it's 2d4 plus 2. She's going to drink hers.
I'm gonna drink mine as well. I have 2 actually in my possession. So 2d4 plus 2.
Yep. She gets 7 points back, so she is. Make sure you remove that from your inventory then.
Yep. 5. So I got 7 back.
Yep, and that's what she got as well. She's full.
I'm close. I'm at 26 to 31, so I'm good for now.
Um, she will. She looks at you and says, "You want to go up then?"
Yeah, let's get up there. We need to get up there. So we're actually just gonna go right into the room where I saw the guy. So we're gonna go into the.
That room is on the ground level, so you're aware. The room where you saw the guy was on the ground level.
So that's where my confusion is coming in. So why did I climb? Because the window was high up.
Because the window was 10
okay.
feet off the ground.
Now we're okay.
Because you have a staircase leading up to the front door. That's
Yeah.
probably about 6 feet of stairs.
Oh, okay. That
Then
makes more
some
sense.
wall before there's a window.
Okay. That makes more. Okay.
Well, I tried to tell you before.
Yeah,
Like,
I was.
I don't know if
Yeah.
you still got this.
Nope. I'm that cool. All right, we're gonna stay on the ground floor, and we're going to go into that southern door, and we're gonna make our way.
Okay. As you walk into that southern door where they came out, um, this room looks like it was once it- almost like a barracks. There's some destroyed beds along the south wall, like 3 or 4 of them. It's hard to tell. The parts kind of don't add up to any number of normal beds. You do notice that there are some like broken like nightstands between them and some cabinets on the far wall. On the one end, there was a small dining room table that's been upturned and a couple of chairs that have been knocked over. And there's a trestle table strewn with pots and cooking utensils near a blackened fireplace on the other end there. Or on the other side, on the north side of that wall. You do see if you go around, you can get out. There's another door that you can get out there that leads back out into the same courtyard.
Uh-huh.
The ceiling in the corner where that kind of dotted line is kind of on the floor there has collapsed right there. So you can actually see up into if you look at the upper level, if you look at the upper level and lower level, that bottom right room in
Yep.
both,
It's got that
you
hole.
can see the hole and then you can see where it is on the bottom level as well.
Yep.
So you can see up into that room as well. Peering up into that room, you do not see anything up there. It is actually eerily quiet again.
Okay. So we're gonna go back out because those rooms don't attach. So I'm gonna go back out into the courtyard
Okay.
and
Through the door you came in or through the other door?
through the other door.
Okay. You see now what you didn't see before. It's a way into the couple steps up and a way into that other room.
Is the door open or closed?
It's laying on the ground
Okay, I'm gonna peek
outside.
in. I'm gonna peek into the room and just kind of see what I can see.
I'm assuming you're doing this stealthily.
Yes, I'm stealthily stealthing.
Make a stealth check.
That one.
You slip on the door as you're trying to get up there, and you fall forward to the ground with a thud. Um, I need you to make a. Do I need a dexterity saving throw for this? No, I need a Constitution saving throw from you, and then we'll go into initiative.
19.
All right. There is a sudden thunderous boom as a wave of force pushes on you, but you're able to stay where you are. Ellie. Is Ellie going to stay where she is the question. Ellie is not going to stay where she is. She is going to get pushed back 10 feet, and she is also going to take some damages. Which damages does she take? She takes this many. She takes 5 points of thunder damage as she is pushed 10 feet away from the door.
Oh, great.
It's a good thing she was full. I need initiative rolls. What you got?
19.
19. Ooh, hell yeah. That's a big one. And then what do they end up with? They end up with. Oh, all right. So we're gonna start with you, Aronan.
All right.
As you look up and see this orc that has got this blood and shit running from his mouth. You recognize him. This is the guy that was dancing, and you do see a couple of these small wooden twig-like creatures behind him. What would you like to do?
Well, I think that we should start this encounter next week.
You think you want to start this next week? Okay.
Yeah,
we can.
because I need to think about this, and
Yeah.
we're kind of up against it.
Yep. No, that is fair. That is absolutely fair.
All right. Oh,
Yeah. Dealing with
interesting.
yes. And now that it's kind of been revealed that Talos is who these guys follow, yeah, these are. I've been playing them wrong, honestly. It's really weird because they don't play by normal druid rules. They have 1 hit point total. They don't have a separate hit point total for their shape change, which is how I played it initially, but made for good story.
Oh.
No, when they die, when they lose their hit points, they die, and if they happen to be in their shape change form, they just reform back to their orc form, like a dead body of an orc.
Uh-huh.
Kind of like Zam Wessel in Attack of the Clones.
Yes.
Or when they finally killed her, she turned back into whatever the changeling
Yep.
default changeling look was. So that's how they act instead of acting like a druid who's got a separate set of hit points for their form. And when they hit their hit points, they flip back to their druid form at full. So that makes things much better. I did adjust hit points based on that. So in the earlier encounters.
All right, let's vote on some show titles. Go to the link in the chat, tommnorm.showbot.tv.
Ooh. I don't know this week. There isn't a specific one that jumps out at me. Other than the very perverse joke. That seems to be a
common theme.
seems to be an us thing.
I can't imagine why.
You do have an adult thing on iTunes, right?
Yeah, I
Okay.
have it on Twitch and iTunes. I think.
All right.
I think.
That one then. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know what Genius is gonna vote for. Or Monkey Bananas. But
Oh, nobody's voted for it so far.
no, I voted. It's all good. All right.
Let's do this one. 14 points of healing damage.
14 points of healing damage. Yeah. I understand what I'm thinking, not what I'm saying.
14 points of healage.
14 points of, yes, healage. Now I get to go pack. It's amazing. I didn't think I unpacked a lot in the year I lived here, but I look around this room and there's a lot of crap laying out that should be in a box before moving. It's like, son of a bitch. I'm going to have to pack. I hate moving, so thankfully I don't have a lot of crap to move this time, so.
Yeah, that's always nice. I'm sure a lot of your stuff is still boxed, just in
Yeah.
general. Huh?
Oh, yeah. The majority of it's still boxed. The biggest thing is going to be just taking apart the beds. Putting everything in. I got a couple of extra totes here. So putting everything in here that's out into totes.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah. Hey, do you want to come help lift shit next Saturday?
Next Saturday is the
20. No, the 1st. August 1st.
yeah.
Saturday morning, like 9, 10.
Maybe possibly. I'll get back to you.
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
Putting me on blast on stream.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks a lot, jerk.
Well, just Norm's gonna help me. He'll help me. Just trust me, everyone. Norm will help me. It's fine. There now. If you don't help me, no one knows.
except for on the next Sunday when we come back and you're like, oh, where were you?
I'll have forgotten about it, honestly, because we aren't playing next Sunday unless I have internet, which
Yeah.
I'm hoping I do. I'm really hoping I do. I hope I set up. But we're going to play it by ear. There's a possibility we may not be streaming next week.
Yep.
So if we're not, we'll definitely be back the week following. So
yeah. If not,
yes, Lazy Dragon, make the DM happy, Norm. There could be in-game repercussions if you don't help me.
I feel like I'm being held hostage.
That's
I don't like that.
There are really good players that will bring like marshmallow cereal treats to D&D night. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, Lazy Dragon.
Yes, I will. I will totally help you. I am not being coerced. I am not being coerced at all. Definitely, I will help.
Oh, it's fantastic. Fantastic. Good stuff this week, Norm.
Yes, as always. Yep.
I look forward to continuing.
Yep. So for all the podcast listeners, join us. You can join us live twitch.tv/TomMNorm, TOMMNORM, every Sunday morning, 8:30. Well, okay, not every Sunday morning.
Most
Most,
Sunday morning.
most Sunday mornings.
Follow us on Twitter to find out when that's happening.
Or you can join our Discord.
Or yes,
Ooh. Yeah, so we have a link in our chat. I should really put that link out. Later, Lazy Dragon. I should put that link out somewhere.
Yeah.
Although I don't want to put it out to where we get all sorts of weird randoms. So
that's true.
yeah,
Just
come watch the live show.
Have the select few weird people that will understand
Yeah,
us or share our
weird fun.
Mm.
Yep. He is JC. Jeez, I always want to say JC Wildfire. He is Wildfire1265 on Twitter. I am at Tom M Norman, TOMMNORMAN, and Two Nerds One Quest on Twitter as well, spelled with the numbers. So 2 NERDS, 1 QUEST.
Spelling's hard.
It is. I had to think about that for a second. I can spell my own name, but I can't spell other things.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right, folks. You have yourself a wonderful week, and we will see you next time.
Peace.